Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to Timberborn with our Iron Will beavers. We've done a lot of work on redoing our industry in the last episode, building a new line for the Tubeway, and another station will be here, another station here, and there should be another one planned, yes, here. This will take a little bit longer to build, but we are working on that. And in the next drought, I may go and where it is. We may do this area here. Maybe. We don't really need these floodgates here. I'm just leaving them as a safe precautions. They are not really bothering anyone. They are open. They can be used if needed. If we manage to contaminate this area somehow. Alright, so that's that. I would like to finish all these buildings, yeah, and we are glowing, yeah, we are glowing the population. They will glow like they are radioactive. No, that's false. Radioactive stuff doesn't glow. So, yeah, growing the population. We have the fourth breeding pod. So I'm hoping to bring our population to around 45 beavers, something like that. We'll see. We need to keep an eye on our water and food production as our farm is currently paused. As we have plenty of storage for corn, maybe we can add later even another one. But for now this is enough. We are making enough food from it. So that's how the things are. We are emptying these storages here to the new ones. So we can remove all of this and rebuild it. Much neatly. These two pumps here for the Badwater are temporary. We may move them somewhere else. I don't know exactly where. Because the way I built this, we can't now squeeze pumps here under, right? I didn't thought about this, but let's see. Now we would be able to fit only one pump here. Maybe remove this road. Let's remove this road. Maybe we can build one pump here and another one. I don't know, they will probably get contaminated if they will be working here. I'm not 100% sure, but we can definitely put one pump here. We can't, it's too high. Okay. So scrap that. So far we are making plenty of power for our needs. Maybe we will not need to add to these wheels for a very long time, if ever. And thinking about pumping somewhere here. For now this works because we are flooding the whole area with the Badwater even throughout the drought. So that's fine. But I want to close these Badwater sources just like we did here. This one is closed finally. We should close this one. Yeah, this is the closest one and we already have access here. There should be a path under those platforms. Yes, there is still road. So we can close this one. Let's have a sluice here, just in case, to release pressure or whatever. And close the rest. Okay, we can do that. Then we can do these two. There is still plenty of them. There is still 2, 3, 4 Badwater sources. And that would be... Oh, but still, that's quite a lot. But we will get to it. Logs. Yeah. Maybe bring the third lumberjack online. Yeah, let's do that. We might as well delete this. While we have nothing better to do. Not that we need that many trees to add. As you can see, we have plenty so far. But let's do it anyways. More oaks. Bring more logs. And we can remove this too. We are not using it anymore. Okie dokie. That's done. So, what are our builders doing? Working on these platforms? I'm not sure what are they doing right now. Oh, we have only one builder. Okay. Yeah, we were... Yes. I need to finally start pausing the pumps as our tanks are filled up. Let's go down to 3 pumps. That's more than enough, I guess. And we can bring our builders back up. And we should start smelting the metal again. Okay, this storage seems to be empty. Good. So remove all of that. We will want this station to be built. Okay. Just change this path a little bit. These platforms can go. They are not needed anymore. Let's gather all this rubbish if they can. Bring levies here. And yeah, we can close this like that. And yeah, we will need that storage. Currently we are not making any explosives as we blasted everything that we wanted for now. I could have done this piece here. I kinda forgot about it, but it's fine. We have already done a lot. So build that station and let's prioritize building this section here together with the station and the tubeways. Let's prioritize that. We are kinda low on planks, but that's to be expected when we are using a lot of them. Oh, you can't reach all the way to that corner. Well, that's fine. And bad tide is over. That was a really short one. We'll wait until this is cleared up. And we can open our floodgates again. And our tanks are completely full. And let's prioritize building these large tanks, the highest priority, to increase our water storage. Currently we are sitting at 25,000, with that one we will go to almost 27. Yeah, 26 something. That will be good for us, especially for our growing population. The storage looks nice, I like it. Maybe we can even add some roofs there. Not that we really need them, but why not make it a little bit nicer? I still wish they would add finally a roof that fits these storages. That would be really nice to have. Because currently we don't have any. Except for the mods. We can use the mods. Otherwise there is no other option. We can do this. It's ugly as hell. Yeah, nothing fits these roofs. Oh, we are at 40 beavers. With 4 children. Nice. Continue with that trend. And finally open the floodgates and release the water. And maybe from here we can continue with building this tubeway. Can go like this. Whoop, I misclicked. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hey, that was a lag. That's not fair. I clicked. I screwed it up, of course. Why did I build it like this? Yeah, I should have gone 12, not 6. Oh, that's 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. My mistake. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Up. That was the short one. I don't know exactly where we are going with this, but we are going there. And here we can have like a station, another one. For no reason at all. Yeah, there is a reason. We can use it for building here and colonizing this island. So yeah, this will be our new Tubeway. And it will be glorious. But maybe I should have first built the Tubeway to the iron mine. So we are going to work on that too. We have it here. I'm in the station, so let's remove these trees. Or just one tree that is in our way. And we can go on the ground. Or maybe we can rebuild it later, or... No, let's go right away. Let's use the overhangs. It will be more expensive, but it will look much nicer. Okay, we can go like this. We don't need to build bridges anymore, as we can build it from the Tubeway stations. Well... The way I'm building this, we will need a path there. Yeah. Well, it's fine. I like doing it this way. I don't like doing this, you know. Like building this way. It's much easier to build that way, but I don't like it. I rather have it like this. It's just my aesthetics preference. Anyways. Anyways, we can continue like this. So I'm going to build some bridges here. Where this ends. Okay, this should be fine. Yep, that's it. And then here we will make a turn. And I want to make it nice. Yeah, like this. Okay, so we will need just a few bridges, not too many. Yeah, we have a stairs down, so that's okay. Let's just extend this road. On the wrong side. Yeah, let's go from here. Like this. And here we will get on the other side. Perfect. Remove some of the trees. And here at the end we will get on the other side again. And I think that's it. So this will be Tubeways. Here up we will have a station. Like this. And then we will be able to build the mine. Yeah, efficient mine. Maybe we will want to build a few boats, at least for the mine, because we will get a lot of injured. But for now, we don't need that. Okay, let's go and prioritize these bridges and this section of the tubeways. So we can get to the mine before we spend all of our metal deposits or these scrap metal ruins here. Otherwise, we would need to find another scrap metal ruins, which are here and here only. Yeah, we don't have any more close by. So let's do that. Oh, we have a new tank. Good. So we can hold now 26,760. Good. We are using all of the planks, damn it. If I'm going to add another lumber mill, we may not have enough lumberjacks for that, I guess. Anyway, let's keep them working. We can lower the working hours to 16. Let's go with turbo speed for a while. Oh, we have 44 beavers. Very good. I think I'm going to pause the gear production for a while. Yeah, let's go on planks. And maybe put down another lumberjack. But if I put it here, yeah, he will block most of the stuff. That ain't good. I don't think we can put another one here. But these three should be working constantly. Alright. Because we have enough trees, but it seems not enough beavers to cut it all down. Ah, drought is approaching. So this was very good, 15-day temperate season. Let's go and open this farm for a while to replenish the storage of corn. And they are eating all the kohlrabies. But we will need to add another farm for that to produce more. So I will wait until we have more available beavers. And I see they already started with these overhangs. That's good. And we have this second station built. Perfect. So they have a quick access to the storage now. And drought started, and I was blasting in on 30 speed. Yeah. Okay, let's close these floodgates. No harm done. Everything's fine. And it is only 52 days, so this is very mild for us. It's on the lower end because minimum is 50 days, so this is really like minimum drought that we can get. Let's keep those pumps running. Power is being generated indefinitely thanks to our Badwater discharge. We are really struggling with that, with those planks. I'm going to remove one of the trees so we can put down another lumberjack. As it seems that we reach our limit. We need the fourth one. Alright, space was made. Let's build another one. Perfect. So now we have 4 lumberjacks. We will see if that will be enough trees or not. But we are currently using a lot more than usual. If we need to plant more trees, there are some empty islands that we can use. So no problem there. We can irrigate even these islands here. Oh, they already started working on this. Nice. So we can plant more here for chopping. Or maybe use this one or use this one. So yeah, plenty of options. Not a problem at all. It's just, I don't think we need more trees. We just need more lumberjacks for the time being, when we have a higher, you know, higher use of those planks. The productivity went down a little bit. We don't have a storage for logs on this island anymore, I think. So that's the issue. Yeah, planks, scrap metal. Here are the logs, but it is not used. We should set it up to obtain. And where am I? Here, and this should be for supply. And haulers should help with that. Yep, they're already transferring some logs. Let's add more haulers. Yeah, let's go full. 10 haulers in this building. Yeah. We are only missing beavers right now from one of the builders' huts, which is perfectly fine. Okay, I see the preparations is going well. Well, preparations are going well. We'll just need more metal. Yeah, these scrap metal should be set to obtain 2. And that's it. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I can plan on closing these. No, I will need overhangs, yeah. This will be a little bit more tricky. Maybe we will need to dig around them. Yeah, we will need to dig around them. Because they are block each other. So, what about this? Let's place what we can. Can do this. 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 Oh, maybe we... Ah, yeah, we will need, but... to detonate just one block here. And then the rest we can fill up with levees. Yeah, and I will not be putting any sluice here. We will definitely not be opening these ones. We just need to get there. Yeah, we will need a new route. But we can build bridge here from these platforms. Okay, and here we need to go with platforms. Stairs, stairs, stairs. And here we are. Okay, I will keep it like that. When they build it, they will build it. It's not a priority. This is a priority. And they are nicely working on it. Breeding halted. Did I forget to? Yeah, I forget about our blueberries. My bad. My bad. How long we've been not breeding new populations? Not for long. We still have 2 children and 43 beavers. So not that long. Okay, we cleared completely this with 4 lumberjacks. We can pause one. We need only 3 now. So we have 1,000 logs almost. But maybe we need another industrial lumber mill. That's what we are missing. And my game crashed, of course. It didn't crash the last episode, so it must have crashed now. I'll be right back. Let's turn that ugly fog off again. Okay, what did I miss? What I was doing? Of course the whole plan here is gone, damn it. And... yeah, let's pause that one lumberjack. And put down a lumber mill. On the highest priority. And from here, let's rebuild that path again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Stairs, 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 and stairs. And about, and a road, and about to the road. Yeah, like that. And here I wanted that one explosive. And the rest is just levees. And impermeable floor. Like that. And don't crash again. 1 crash per episode is enough. Oh, this station is almost finished. We just need some gears. And yeah, the gather flag. Yeah, now I notice we are down to 20 blueberries. So yeah. At least we will not halt the production now. Well, the breeding, not the production. Or we can call it a production of new offsprings for our colony, because we are really producing them in these vats, or whatever we want to call it. Yeah. And open one of the gear workshops. Oh, you see, we have now 160 planks. Nice. The third lumber mill probably helped, and yeah, this is set up to obtain now. Good, good, good. I think we should build a barrier around this island. And we can use it as our secondary forest. A lot of logs, but I like to spend the logs. And here we can replace that with one levee here. Levee, I mean sluice, yeah. So we will go like this, this. Okay. I'm building it double height just in case. You never know what will happen. And I had it double before, so I'm continuing with that. Okay, like that. But we will leave this after we finish that tubeway. So that will take some cycles. It will not be finished anytime soon. And after I always do some bigger project or whatever, I'm going to save the game, just in case, to keep my sanity on the currently insane level, but not too much insane. We can pause the farm. We got 2 more beavers that can work elsewhere. Molto bene. Ah, yeah, the station is built. Perfect. Look at that, everything is green here now. The connections are really good. This is the only one that is really far away. But it is 53 now. It was before at 168, if I remember correctly. And then we dropped it to like 90 something. And now it is at 53. I guess these stations here improved that. And this improved it, definitely. Yeah, this is the route that improved that. For sure. Oh, they are building this. Nice. A lot of planks will go there. But we are okay with that. And what we are missing here? Metal blocks? Oh, they are built. Yeah. The overhangs are built, at least some of them. We are waiting on metal blocks. Okay. Fair enough. We need second scavenger flag to be running. So let's open that. Yep. And 2 beavers shall be collecting the scrap metal now. Maybe even third one. But let's keep it on 2 for now. Okay, the construction looks really good, as you can see. We are missing just a few pieces here, like this platform and one overhang that I didn't put there yet. Yeah, like this. Don't forget to prioritize it. Good, and we are on the final stretch to get to our mine. And we will need a lot of resources. We will need 300 logs. That will be the easiest, but 450 gears, that will take forever to make. I think we will need to add a few more gear workshops. But not right now. Because these 2 we will be able to make 2 gears in 3 hours. Which is not really that much. Yeah, we will later add those gear workshops, but do we have planks? Yeah, we have surplus planks already, so let's turn them on and they can start making those gears, as it will take forever to make. And why do we have so few cornervations? What happened to you? Let's prioritize the building with haulers. Maybe they need to travel too far away for the logs. That may be the issue. And there are only 14 logs. So let's get haulers to deliver them the resources. I think that's the problem. And it's not a big problem. Easily solved. But it could be a disaster if I wasn't paying attention to our food. With the growing population, maybe even later add another food factory, but for now this one should be enough, as they are producing like 10 of those rations in an hour. Yeah, productivity went up, so I guess that was just a logistics problem. We have 10 haulers now, so stuff like that should be easier. Alright, they are building the last of the overhangs. And then only the tubeways will remain, and the station of course. But we need gears, planks and some metal blocks for it first. Mostly the metal blocks, those will take the longest to produce right now. Oh, look at that, we are at 50 beavers finally. So that's our goal. We shouldn't be really growing more. Yeah, that can be dangerous, because I calculated for 50 beavers, for the longest drought we need 27,000 water. Yeah, so if we are going to grow a little bit more, that may start making problems. Currently the food is getting up again, a little bit harder to get it up, but we have a bigger population, of course, so I don't think that's really that surprising. I will keep it running, and if we are not able to bring it up to the full storage again, I may consider adding another food factory. But for now, let's keep it this way. We need to make more metal, but it is taking a long time. We could really use more haulers, I guess. Transferring all those resources up and down. Because I don't think that any one of them is slacking. Yeah, all of them is working. For sure. Oh, we have all the tanks filled up completely. We are at... yeah, we are at our full capacity. So let's prioritize building one of the tanks. Let's make that a priority. And maybe adding another smelter to help with the production. But we are not really making that much scrap metal, so I don't think it is worthy. So maybe we should wait with that after we build another efficient mine. And we will need more treated planks. We have only 180. Okay. We will deliver all the resources that we can here, and then we will pause the construction and resume it again when we will again stockpile a lot of resources. That way it will be better for our economy, and we will not just use all of our resources. So for now, let's keep this paused, as we don't have that many resources, especially logs. So I don't want to use all of them at once. There. Yeah, we are using a lot of logs and planks for building this. And then can get rid of these stairs and replace that with just platforms. For sure. Oh, 6 days only to the end of the drought. This was a really mild, only 52 days. That's just like nothing. Our beavers survived much worse than that. They're already used to it. They're not even faced, oh, 52 days drought, whatever. I don't care. Maybe we can do something about the well-being. But after we finish building everything, yeah. Otherwise I will just keep adding to it and make it worse. And we have one unemployed. How's the food doing? Yeah, we went up quite a bit. That's good. And I think there's a time to add the second farm here and start growing more kohlrabis. Or better said, let's reintroduce the kohlrabis back on the menu, boys. Well, they are already on the menu, but I guess it's not fully satisfied. Oh, it is fully satisfied. Okay. But let's grow a little bit more to have it on the, you know, for the storage. And this farm will be prioritizing harvesting. Or you know what, this one will be prioritizing planting and this one harvesting. Yeah, let's do it that way. We can do 2 and 2. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Kohlrabis just doesn't need any processing or anything, so that's fine. But they are not really that efficient. We are growing only 2 kohlrabis in one plot. And the drought is over. Food is good. Yeah, we need to start harvesting corn again. And we need to build up the stockpile of logs. Fortunately, our tanks are almost completely filled. Yeah, we added one new So we don't need to increase our pumping. So this is why it is really good to have those tanks filled up as much as possible. We don't need to pump that much this season. So we can focus on construction and other stuff, and production. Let's add that fourth lumberjack. There are still some trees there that needs to be chopped down. Oh, we are even a little bit flooded. Ah yeah, I forgot to lower these floodgates. My bad. Just a little bit of flooding. Not much. Oh, yeah. Stop with the 30 speed. We can't do that when the water is flowing, otherwise it starts lagging as hell. And I don't really have a weak computer. It's just the water mechanics doesn't like that 30th speed. Maybe that's why it is locked behind these development controls. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. But I'm many times so impatient. I can't just wait. And look at this, I didn't even notice this is finished. So we need to just stockpile now resources, gears, logs, and treated planks. We have 190. Not the planks, gears. Did I set gears? Ah, whatever. So we need to stockpile that and then we'll start constructing. But I want first to make a full stockpile of planks and logs, and then we can do it. I don't want to use all of our resources for it and then regret it later. But we are already building this tubeway. Maybe we can add another station here. Let's build it up here. Station. And then just road like this. Yeah, this will be good. Nice. That will be a boon for this forest economy here. For this little forest island. And I would really like that. Oh, this is almost finished. Yeah, prioritize that. We just need 7 metal blocks. This is finished now. That's perfect. We can remove all these paths and bridges. We'll be using this only with the tubeways. We will not be traveling on a road like a plebs, right? The progress is here, and the progress are tubeways. Yeah, like that. Just like we are traveling here to this island. I only regret that I built it on a ground level. It would have looked much better if I built it on overhangs. But back then, I didn't have unlocked the overhangs, so that may be why. But we can always rebuild it later if we want to. Which I will probably do, but definitely not anytime soon. We kinda use all of our resources lately. So we need to wait a while to replenish them all. And we stop at 52 beavers. Respectable number. But we need to be careful. Do not overgrow too much. Yeah, now they can focus on building these tubeways. And the drought is approaching. This is a kinda shortish season. But not a problem. Our tanks are almost filled up completely. Let's open the 4th pump. As 3 seems to be good for maintenance, but I want to fill this up a little bit quickly, or quicker. Ooh, still 52? Yeah, still 52 beavers, okay. And we can build that wood workshop now. Oh yeah, the tubeways. They will be done as soon as we get enough metal blocks. It will be glorious. And the 2nd tank is finished, so we can hold now almost 30,000 water. And we have a little bit more beavers than I was anticipating, so we are at 53 now. But that shouldn't do that much, you know, difference. Let's calculate it for like 55 beavers. We need 30,000 water. Yeah, we are almost there. Almost there. Okay, let's run it a little bit under 30 speed. And I even see some kohlrabies increasing in our storage. Not much, but we are starting to have some there. And drought is here, and it is 108 days. Not the longest, but respectable number, 108 days. We don't need to do any more adjustments, just continue as usual. We have this massive reservoir here full of water. That will sustain us. We will be pumping this for like next 20 days, I guess. Or maybe even longer. And we are missing 6 beavers apparently. Yeah, mostly just builders, that's fine. And we have wood workshop running, okay. But let's pause that, as we anyways don't have that storage for treated planks. We are going to still wait to make all those planks and logs back up into our storage. And this this Badwater source is being just enclosed. Nice. No more spewing your bad water. No. I'm hoping for them to finish this tubeway quite quickly. We have a stranded beavers. That didn't happen in a very long time. Alright, let's build them stairs here so they can get down. Dum-dums. Why are you building the stairs from the other side? He was probably building this platform when the other beaver behind him was building the stairs and just walked him up there. Yeah, happens all the time. They are like kind of dum-dums, just like me. But that's not why I went here. What I wanted to do. Oh, if I remembered. Yeah, we will build the stairs here. So we can get here to this dead forest. Remove that. And we will start building this wall. And I don't think I will, yeah, I will not do this. Let's just go with a straight line. That will be better. Yeah, like that. And we will need a staircase to get up here. Okay, we will do that later, after this is all built. And all the tubeways. Yep. Let's build that. And here we can maybe build some decorations later, monuments. Yeah, this would be really expensive. We can't afford that. So 53, 54, 52 beavers it is for now. That's where we are sitting. We have introduced kohlrabies a little bit more to our colony. And up here, this will probably be our next forest. Yeah, it is not really suitable for growing food because of this. Not even for the forest, it's just terrible. But we can make use of it anyways. Like this. The irrigation will be a little bit trickier. But I think we will use this area here. I will figure it out later. First we will need to build that wall. And what's next? Or which island next? We are kinda already using this one, but we can't really fit that much there. So maybe we can grow a few more oaks here. Let's see if the range will improve if we do this. A little bit. Yeah, okay, these stairs definitely helping, as I don't want to build another forester here. So that will work. Can remove this road here. Yeah, we can move on the levees like that. Can they reach to these stairs? Yes, they can build all of them. So let's do that. But we need to protect this island from contamination, so we need to build these barriers around. Build this, remove the suspension bridge. It's not needed right now. And this area could benefit from a station. So we should definitely bring one to it. Now let's copy the road. Like this. Where do we put the station? Up here? And the lumberjacks? Let me figure it out. We can do it this way. It's not the ideal. Or maybe we can do it the other way around, sideways, like this. Yeah, let's do it this way. Hopefully that will be fine. Let's have a platform here and another stairs down here to help a little bit with moving around. And now just to connect the tubeway. Where is the 6? Somewhere here in the middle. Almost. One to the left. Yep, like this. And here we will do that. And then tubeway, 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 all the way to the station. Okay, so this will be connected much better. And then can they reach all over here? Oh, this is a little bit too far away. We can build the stairs down here. Yeah, let's do it here. And even a temporary road. Like that. And you can already start planting the oaks. Some of them will probably die of the contamination, but whatever. Let's plant them. And this will be all for the chopping down. Yeah, like that. And then we will add lumberjack up here. Okay, this one can reach everywhere. Okay, 2 lumberjacks like this. Perfect. And then we can go either to this island when we close this Badwater source, or capture this island and we can grow more food there. Or maybe we can grow food here, since we will be planting trees on this one. Yeah. We will find this place for the cassavas or soybeans. Yeah, cassavas first, I think. Or we can even like barricade some of these areas and be growing on a lowland, but I don't really like that. Let's keep it islands. I think that looks more interesting. Rather than if all of this was just, you know, farms. We can definitely grow on these hills. Yeah, we will conquer each island one by one, connected by tubeways. They are working on closing this Badwater source. Perfect. We have 400 logs, some planks, gears, treated planks. Okay. Metal blocks are still not existent in storage because we are using them all, but at least we have more scrap metal. And we are missing 8 beavers apparently. Yeah, I must have turned on so many buildings. Yeah, 2 more for Korabis, this forester, and who knows what else I forgot about. Smelter is kinda struggling, so I will send the haulers to help them with that. So they will be prioritized. I don't like to prioritize too many buildings, as that seems to be, you know, it's not a good idea, because if you prioritize everything, then nothing is prioritized really. And I've done that mistake before, many times. So I'm only trying to do those buildings that really requires it. Yeah, the productivity here is kinda low, because they don't have that quick access to the logs. Because this storage is empty. But after this tubeway will be connected here to these storages, that should change. That should be much better. Yeah, productivity jumped here to 73 with the smelter. So the haulers definitely are helping. We can disconnect this and build another smelter. Even if we are going to burn through our scrap metal stockpile rather quickly, at least we will be able to temporarily make a little bit more metal blocks at the time. And these ruins are disappearing rather quickly. It's good that we started this. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and deliver all the resources that we have. Or we can. We are almost at 400 gears, so we will need to manufacture only like 15 more. So let the builders to deliver all that we can, and then we will replenish the stockpile again, and then finish it. It's a 2-stage construction, because we don't have big enough storages for certain things, like for the treated planks. And I don't want to build more, because realistically we will not need it. At least not in a foreseeable future. We can definitely use more for this like Earth repopulator, but we are nowhere near to be able to build it. Well, honestly, we can build it right now, but that would take forever for us, because our production is very low. But we can do that, because we definitely have a science to unlock it. Where it is? 20,000. Yeah, we have 41,000 science. We can do that, but it's not worth it right now. Okay, let's keep this. It is taking them quite a bit to deliver all those resources, because we have only like 8 builders. Yeah, it's a difference from my other playthroughs when we have like 30, 40, 50 builders running amok across the map. Yeah, but this is a little bit more personal. I like it. Ah, yes, let's detonate that one. And let's plan the complete coverage of this. Just like that. Good. This is encased, so that will not be working next season. We can keep it closed. It will be like contaminating its surrounding a little bit, but that's it. It will not be spreading the bad water anymore. I'm going to speed it up, as we are right now waiting mostly on that metal blocks. Really, you should prioritize that smelter to be built, please. It's not that hard. Do it! Maybe we can really unlock some of these well-being buildings, like Exercise Plaza. Let's unlock that one. This is quite a big one. Chunky boy. We can't fit it here. But we can definitely build a bunch of platforms. And build it right next to our housing. Yep. I even make the platforms big enough exactly on the first try. And 3 buildings unstaffed. Yeah, the smelter and builders. Okay, but the secondary smelter is already working. Good, that's what we wanted. And we want to increase the well-being a little bit. So that, what else that doesn't require anything special? But requires power, unfortunately, for the iron teeth. I said no dirt for us, but still I will build a dirt excavator, but only for the mud bats to, you know, supply them with dirt. So we will have a dirt excavator, but not for making terrain blocks. I will not even be unlocking those. That challenge still stays. Let's pause this farm. We have enough corn. Yeah, I should be micromanaging this a little bit better. Yeah, the gatherer's flag is not needed. This forester right now is not needed. Because we can use more beavers to be working as builders right now. And pumps, let's keep only 2 pumps running. All of our water tanks are completely filled up. If 2 will not be enough, I will open the 3rd one, but yeah, still 80 days to go. I was saying that this will be drained by the like 20 days to go, and it seems that this has enough water for at least another 10-15 days, maybe even more. I don't know. It was 100 and something day long drought, so we will see when we will finally run out of the water. Thanks to the evaporation and thanks to the pumping, but we are not really pumping that much right now. Look at this, treated planks delivered, logs 2 almost. We will need more gears. But we can pause, where we can get more people. Well, I mean beavers, no people here. Let's pause the industrial lumber mill, we have already 2 running, and turn on the wood workshop. And they need 1 pine resin for the 1 plank? Yes, so we can make 230 treated planks. It's more than enough. So we don't need to even be collecting right now any more pine resin. Okay, all gears were delivered. Nice. All logs. Now we just need to wait for treated planks. So let's pause that construction for a while so our builders will not be just traveling there with 1 plank or whatever. Let's let them focus on other stuff that needs to be constructed. And I didn't even notice. Look at this. They built a fucking tubeway. Hell yeah. That looks awesome. Let's prioritize this so we have a quicker access to our lumber mill stockpile and our forestry. I think we don't need that 4th lumberjack. And they didn't build the lumberjacks here. Yeah, okay. I was just wondering if they are, you know, wasting our workforce. And this one can't reach everywhere suddenly. Something changed, because before this one was able to reach all that area. Don't know why he can't now, but it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. And we are running out of the scrap metal, so that means we can pause the 2nd smelter. No point running it. Yeah, those 2 scavenger flanks are working hard. We still have 1,000 corn in our storage. That's good. Okay. Yeah, we need to build this tubeway. We want this to be finished, and then to which island? I think we can prioritize this, closing it completely to make this safe, and colonize this island. That power shaft, we can go around it to save all this land, but first we are going to clear it out from the trees, dead trees to be more precise. And for this island, I don't know if 1 irrigation will be enough. Probably we will need 2, but first it needs to be defended. And yes, I will keep using levees because I like them. They are cheap and they work pretty well against the contamination. So I don't see any reason to be working with irrigation barriers, especially when you can't build anything on top of them. Not that it's a big deal in this situation, but still, I like the levees more. I just like levees. That's it. You know the truth now. Now shut up. And no, I'm not going crazy. I already was crazy when I started this YouTube channel. And I like it that way. Alright, how all of this looks like. Yeah, we eaten a little bit of those logs. And look at that, new oaks are being grown here. Lovely, lovely. Let's keep only one lumberjack running here for now. We don't have that many beavers to spare. Now build that tubeway. And then we will focus on this. And this power shaft, ugly as hell. We can move it the other way around, like this. So we are really not using any land that can be used for growing food. Because we want better food for our beavers. And we will need to build the tubeways here. Yeah. I will keep going on the roads. This one is the closest, so let's use this one for planning. So we will go like this. This. And we will go by one level down, I think. So it looks nice. 2. Yeah, it's simple, like this. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Bing, bing, bing. Boom, bam, bim. We will need to get rid of the Le bridge. Le bridge will need to be destroyed. And since I already planned to do it like this, we will need a temporary bridge next to it, which is a little bit unfortunate and wasteful. And there are definitely better ways to do it, I'm certain, but screw that. I'm doing the first thing that came into my mind. And you can't change me. So we will go that way. Now, tubeway, und tubeway, und tubeway. Yes, like this. This will look nice. And then we will need to figure out where we are going to build our irrigation. But I'm thinking about something like here in this area. Where's those stairs or slopes? So how far this is going? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks, and it is diminishing. It is going in a circle. So 14 blocks, not 16. Maybe I remembered that incorrectly. It doesn't matter. So 14 blocks, and this is 10. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It doesn't matter if it will not be perfect. It just needs to be good enough. So I think this area will be good enough. We can... There's trees everywhere, damn it. 1, 2, 3. So we can go like this. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like this. And then full dump and everything that we will need. Okay, the secondary bridge is being built. Unfortunately, they can't really reach it. Maybe it will be enough. We just needed to be able to build those overhangs for our tubeway. And this new line is being built to our island with blueberries and trees. It's nice. Let's open the gather flag for a while to replenish the stock. Ooh, we even have 400 kohlrabies. Nice. Yeah, this is going all well. Even contamination is already receding a little bit. That's nice to see. Alright, that bridge is built. Yeah, how we are doing with metal? We are using everything. And how's the mine? Mine. Yeah, I paused it. We need 100 treated planks. We have that. Let's go and finish the bloody mine. And pause the wood workshop. We will need Ooh, well-being high score 20. That means the dancing hall was built. Oh, exercise plaza. Yeah. Dancing hall is for the folktales. Hell yeah. 20 well-being. Don't crash. Yeah, okay. I got scared for a second. Whew, that was close. Okay, 20 well-being. At least for a second. We've been there. Now, finish that mine. We will need at least a few beavers to be working there, but let's put the workplace to the lowest priority. We have still the scavenger flags running, so let them clear those ruins first. And anyways, we will need treated planks or treated planks and extract for efficient gathering. We will go with the efficient gathering because this is a high chance of injury. You can see that here, high chance of injury. So it will be better to spend a little bit more resources on that and extract more scrap metal from our beaver workers. Okay. Let's build 2 massive tanks here. 2 massive tanks. One will be for the Badwater, one will be for the extract. Badwater, extract. We will probably don't need that much extract, but build it anyways. I want it. Those are the best tanks for the liquid. Oh yeah, we can grow coffee. I forgot. We need to get coffee. I'm addicted to coffee. Where is the coffee? Here is the coffee. Coffee bush. Yeah, we definitely need a coffee island. One of these islands will be a coffee island. Yeah, definitely. That's one of the challenges. We need a coffee. I almost forget about it. Damn it. Yeah, I was so focused on survival that coffee wasn't really on a list. That's the problem. Okay, this is all going well. Oh, we have 2 unemployed. And we pumped out all the water and I didn't notice when that happened, but it is recently, couple of days, because we didn't really use that much water. Like 2,000 down. We are fine. 21 high score. Lovely. We are finally getting somewhere. Now, let's remove these bridges. And prepare it with the overhangs. So here. There? That seems like one close. Yeah, this one. I don't know exactly where the station will be. Let's keep it straightforward, so don't just go like this, I guess. And we can squeeze station somewhere here. And let's remove this one piece of the corn so we can build a proper road. Because now this bridge is disconnected. Oh, they destroyed it already. That was quick. What the hell? That was a Superman. Super Beaver. Okay, so we will go like this. We may go a little bit higher on the platforms. Yeah, we need to get up these pesky trees. We can build a station here somewhere. Something like this. Or maybe even can go under, and we should be able to connect it from the bottom up, I think. I think this should be connected then. Let's try that. It looks a little bit funky now, but I'm sure it will look good. And here reconnect this road. This will definitely not be our coffee island. Oh, wait a second. We have a dynamite access. Why to deal with all of this rubbish? Yeah, we can flatten it and make it more usable for farming. Yeah, we can do that. We can blast the whole island off. I mean the hills. It will be much easier to manage the what it is. Irrigation. Yeah, we will need a lot of explosives, but that's fine with me. Let's turn back on the explosives factory. Let's turn back on the centrifuge. We even have 4 unemployed beavers. So yeah, let's do that. Let's turn back on the wood workshop. We still have enough power, by the way. And if we start running out of the power, we can extend this channel like this and build another water wheel here. Or in our case, Badwater wheel. Yeah, we can do it like this. And with the help of a few platforms, we should be able to get on the other side. Yeah, like that. Yeah, this is going all and well. Let's turn back on the farmhouse, gather corn. 56 beavers, well, we dropped down to 55. 55 beavers. And this will be our... We'll be growing cassavas and maybe soybeans, both of them here on this island. I don't know if we will maybe need to grow the canola too. Because maybe for the fermenting soybean, do we need a canola? Yeah. Soybeans, canola oil. We need that for fermented soybeans. Okay. We can grow all 3 of them here. There's a lot of space on this island. Great. Okay, so that's decided. We will be blasting this hill off. It's not the same situation as here when we have a crater. Because we can't fill it up. Because I will not be using any terrain blocks this run. And turn back on this forester. It would be nice if he replanted those. Chop down trees, of course. Alright, we've had so many unemployed and now we are missing 6 beavers. As always. Okay, that will be all for this episode. Plenty of great plans. I'm looking forward to it. I want to start growing coffee and other stuff. This will be our, like, normal food. But the coffee bushes, maybe we can go here. There is even this channel that we can utilize for irrigation. We can blast down this hill, or maybe even leave it, we will find out. And start growing some coffee bushes. I don't think we will need that many. Coffee bushes here, and for the processing that we will need power, right? Yes, this needs power. Okay, so the resources will be transferred back to our industry where we have the power. Or maybe we can extend this power shaft to this island and process it right here. Yeah, we can do some localized production. Okay, but anyways, that will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Please push that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully with a coffee. Have a nice day. Bye bye.